This is our extra review for our Unit 4 test. The first one, George started running at 2:45 p.m. and ran for 22 minutes. If he walked another 18 minutes until he got home, what time did he get home? So I'm going to start my number line at 2:45. And then I know I need to take 22 plus 18 to figure out how the total time he was gone. He was gone for 50 minutes. So I'm going to start by doing 15 minutes to get to 3 o'clock. And then I need to go another 35 minutes, which gets me to 3 to 50 total minutes. So he gets home at 3 p.m. Letter B. The youth winner ran the race in 24 minutes and 13 seconds. The adult ran it in 21 minutes and 19 seconds. Well, the adult was faster because 21 minutes is less than 24. And now we need to figure out by how much. So I'm going to start at 21 minutes and 19 seconds. And I'm going to go to 22 minutes. And that's 41 seconds. And then I'm going to jump 2 minutes to 24 minutes. And then go another 13 seconds. Now I need to add those times up. The adult was faster by 2 minutes and 54 seconds. Letter C. Tommy ran a 4K, a 10K, and then a 15K. How many meters did he run in all? Well, let's add them up. So Tommy ran 29 kilometers, which is the same as 29,000 meters. Letter D. Tommy drank 1,400 milliliters of water before the race, 500 milliliters of water during the race, and 3 liters of water after the race. How many milliliters did he drink in all? So since it wants it in milliliters, I'm going to take my 3 liters and turn that into 3,000 milliliters. And then I'm going to add to it the before race and the during race amounts. So I get 4,900 milliliters did he drink it all. The next page. This one brought a lot of confusion during our pre-test. So the race planners want to provide grapes for the runner at the end of the race. The grapes they bought came in 8-pound bags. Use the chart to figure out how many ounces are in the 8 pounds of bags of grapes they bought. So 1 pound is 16 ounces. So 2 pounds is 32 ounces. So 3 pounds is 48 ounces. 4 pounds is 64 ounces. And since I need 8 pounds, I'm going to double the 4 and get 128 ounces. So I have 128 ounces, and I want to give each runner 8 ounces. So I need to take 128 and split it into groups of 8. The other thing, though, that I can think, because I don't know that division problem in my head, the other thing I can think is 8 ounces is half a pound. So I get 2 bags for each pound. And I have 8 pounds, which means I can have 16 bags. I think that's a little bit easier way for me to think about it. Which one is true? Well, kilograms is bigger than grams, so that's not going to work. Minutes are bigger than seconds, so that's not going to work. Meters are bigger than centimeters, so that one's not going to work. And there are 1,000 meters inside of 1 kilometer. Our chart, word form, is 200, 1,000. So I have 200, 1,000, and I have 459. So I have 200,000 plus 1,000 plus 400 plus 50 plus 9. This next one in standard form, I have 456,805, so note that, which is 400,000 plus 50,000 plus 6,000 plus 800 plus 5. And then the last one I'm going to do by numbers first. So I have 200,000, no 10,000s, and 3,000. And then 897. So I have 203,000. And then 897. Then the next page, we are rounding. If I'm rounding to the nearest hundreds, that's the 8 and a 4 next door. 4 is not enough to keep it, or to round it up, so it stays. So the numbers out front stay, the 8 stays, and everything else turns to 0. The nearest 1,000, there's a 5 in the thousands place and an 8 next door. The 8's enough to round it up to a 6. So the numbers in front stay, the 5 turns to a 6, and everything else is 0. And then to the nearest 10,000, that's a 2 with a 5 next door. 5's enough to move it up to a 3, so the 3 stays, then the 2 turns into a 3, and everything else turns to 0. We're adding and subtracting. 7 plus 4 is 11. 1 plus 2 plus 9 is 12. 1 plus 1 plus 8 is 10. 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 1 is 9, and 4 plus 2 is 6. The next one, 9 plus 1 is 10. 4 plus 1 is 5. 8 plus 7 is 15. 8 plus 5 is 13, plus 1 is 14. Then I'm subtracting. 9 minus 1 is 8. 8 minus 5 is 3. I can't do 1 minus 9, so I'm going to borrow. 11 minus 9 is 2, and 4 minus 2 is 2. And then my last one, I can't do 5 minus 9, so I need to borrow. And I kind of use that box strategy to take 300 to 299. 15 minus 9 is 6, 9 minus 8 is 1, 9 minus 5 is 4, and 2. When I'm comparing, I see that I have 6's, both there, but this one has a 1 in the 10,000s place. This one has a 2 in the 10,000s, that one doesn't even go to 10,000. And the last one, we're competing in a bike race, and then how much farther did Ethan bike? Farther means subtract, so I'm going to take 16,134 and subtract 12,458. Can't do that, so I need to borrow. 14 minus 8 is 6. 12 minus 5 is 7. 10 minus 4 is 6. 5 minus 2 is 3. So 3,676 meters. That is the review for Unit 4.